creatives, it's Claire from Right Account, and this is sign number 7 of the 7 signs that show you're avoiding dealing with your money. So welcome to the last installment of the signs. I do have one more video for you on kind of what good looks like, what looks like when you're not avoiding dealing. So the last sign, and this one takes a lot of self-awareness to notice, because it seems like it's productive, you're getting things ticked off your to-do list, but it is that you prioritize everything else over managing your money. Anything, you would do anything to avoid having to deal with your finances. So that's, procrasti-cleaning, guilty; procrasti-baking, guilty; procrasti-scrolling. Let's not talk about procrasti-scrolling. What's your favorite procrastination task? Like, you have your to-do list and finance just seems to slip further and further down. And it isn't just like tasks in how we procrastinate. It's, buying all the things to avoid having to deal with the money in your account. We just, prioritizing spending over saving for taxes. We prioritize buying the new thing over dealing with the money that we have. And in business, this can also show up as actually working for free or feeling like you somehow owe the world something because people are doing it tough. Like, you don't have to take on that responsibility. I'm not saying you can't be generous, you can't be charitable, but just doing it for this obligation because you have money and that makes you feel uncomfortable generally, then just giving it away or giving away work for free is a sign that you're probably avoiding dealing with it, because money isn't wrong, money isn't the value of your self-worth, and you aren't greedy to be taking care of your money, because then you're taking care of yourself and you're creating less people in the world that are doing it tough. Like, money is an exchange of value, an exchange of energy, and it really will allow you to use those dollars to create the world you want to live in, whether that's supporting animal charities or buying things from local farmers and local makers, supporting local businesses. That could be even environmental things like offsetting your flight with carbon initiatives, offsetting your business with carbon credits. Like, there's lots of ways to use your money to create the world you want to live in whilst dealing with it at the same time, as opposed to that knee-jerk, I have money therefore I need to give it away reaction. Particularly if you aren't taking care of the obligations of your money first: taxes, superannuation, paying yourself. Like, that's what your money needs to be doing when it's coming in, particularly from a business perspective. From, a personal perspective, making sure your rent's paid, your bills are paid, you have a contingency, so if something does happen, you have money you can call on in an emergency. Maybe that's, your car, maybe that's your job. Like, how big that scenario is kind of a measure on your saving capacity. Like, but to have no money, to be living in that paycheck to paycheck cycle, for me, really is a sign that you're avoiding dealing with your money. So if you want to get the tips, remember 3 levels of tips: starter, intermediate and advanced. I'm going to tackle this. Make sure you sign up for the email series where I deliver those directly into your inbox, and the link to do that is in the description. Not sure why I always point to one side when I talk about descriptions. So what could you do this week to streamline and make your finances easier, to prioritize dealing with your finances, to prioritize taking care of yourself financially, and taking care of your business financially? Next week, I'm going to wrap up the 7 signs by talking about how it looks when we are dealing with it. So what we're doing when we're not avoiding, and what good money management looks like. And I hope you come back next week to check that out. If you have missed any of the other 6 signs of avoiding your money, go, and there is a specific playlist for that on my YouTube channel. If you've enjoyed this video, I would love you to leave me a like or a comment. How does this avoiding show up for you in your life? And I'll see you next week.